I like to think of myself as a reasonable individual. However, you have been selling for my competitors, and this is a problem.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's simple. You give me the name of the man in charge of your operation, and I will let you go.
I'm just a barista.
Carlos, bring me the car battery!
No, wait, please! No!
Okay, so do I talk into the camera or do I look at you?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Should I start or...
Yeah, we're rolling.
Coño, I wasn't ready. Can we start it again, please?
Hello. My name is Javier Diego Pablo Salvador Martin Juan Guzman Santiago Vargas.
But most people call me Javi. I was listed in Forbes magazine as the 10th richest man in the world, back in 2005. Today, I rank 5th in Business Insider's top 10 worst CEOs and 35 in the FBI's most wanted list. But before this, I was a poverty-stricken feral orphan on the streets of Colombia. Back in those days, they used to send orphans to work in plantation fields so they could get some exercise. And also for the free child labor. It was hell. But it was in those fields that I discovered a way to escape the pit of despair I was born into. To see, as it turns out, the thing we were farming was one of Colombia's most popular exports. A highly addictive chemical stimulant that had become very popular in the 1980s. You guessed it. Coffee beans. After working as an enforcer for the Alvarez Cocoa Company, I managed to save up enough money to buy my own plantation. I was then able to expand my business quite rapidly by buying up all the coffee bean fields in the surrounding area. Luckily, coffee fields were very affordable back in those days because people only cared about the cocaine. Within a fortnight, I had completely monopolized production and distribution of Colombian coffee beans. I sold to everyone, from artisanal coffee stands to large corporate empires. At the height of my power, I supplied North America with nearly 70% of its imported coffee. So if you drank coffee from the late 2000s to the mid-2010s, chances are it came from me. Over the years, I have had many rivals. Every now and then someone will emerge from the pits of hell to try to usurp my power. You should have stayed in Italy.
I just wanted to open up a cappuccino bar!
They don't normally last very long, in large part due to my highly effective negotiation tactics. I learned them from my days working as a guerrilla interrogator for the Colombian military. They may be unorthodox, but you can't question the results. However, some nuts are tougher to crack than others, especially the larger coffee chains, who for some reason seem to have stronger soldiers.
Where is Duncan?
Who?
You're the boss. Duncan. I'd like to speak with him. This is a Dunkin' Donuts. There's no one actually named Duncan here. Then bring me to the man in charge.
What, the manager?
Yes, whatever. Hey Eric, some Scarface looking guy wants to talk to you. One moment. How can I help you, sir?
I want to make a deal with you.
Certainly, sir. Would you like to become a Dunkin' Rewards member?
What? No.
Earn 5 points for every $1 spent. Every 200 points gets you a free beverage.
What are you talking about?
Would you like to try our new hazelnut iced latte?
No.
How about some of our Munchkins donut holes?
Stop talking! And that's when I realized the business had changed. Around the mid-2010s, the hipsters started to make a big deal about fair trade practices. They no longer wanted to consume coffee that had been produced through any illicit or unethical means. There were allegations that my company had used violent warlike tactics to intimidate and sabotage our competition, which of course was entirely true. As it turns out, some of my trade secrets could be considered very illegal. It's pretty much what made me such a successful businessman. I used many of the trade tools I learned from my days as an enforcer, including blackmail, extortion, smuggling, armed robbery, torture, drive-by shootings, arson, petty theft, vandalism, bribery, fraud, hypnosis, embezzlement, domestic terrorism, and tax evasion. And you know, a couple of other things here and there. The weird thing is, you can get away with pretty much everything except that last one. Don't mess with the IRS. But I did, so my empire fell to ruin. And the industry I once had sovereignty over now belongs to this guy. I work at a Starbucks now. If you can't beat them, join them. But on the bright side, I get an employee discount. 30% off. Caramel macchiato. Wait a minute. What is the... Javier with an H. They spelled my name with an H. Starbucks. Before it was business, now it is personal.